So Herschel's talking for Greg here. So Greg's on video. It's Saturday morning. Are we building dreams?
Yes, sir.
Greg's our local. You're like our local. Well,
Well,
first off, he's man of the year for flipping every year, whether they give him the credit or not. I know about that. You convinced me parades are fun again for the Christmas parade here.
Yeah.
We were actually in the Christmas parade with the grandkids.
You tell me about that.
So you're a motor builder extraordinaire. So all the hot rods that are not hot rods, but the race cars that went around here got your motors, right?
Yeah.
But you're kind of the behind the scenes guy at Bexus, making Bexus work. Is that a fair statement?
I don't know about that.
Okay. If there's a problem,
One of the others, I guess.
if there's a problem, they just call Greg and say, "Hey, fix this." But except for that, so I had a junk motor in a junk truck, and I convinced Herschel to fix my motor. Well, it had a little lifter noise. It kind of had missing globes on the cam and a few places, and it slapped. But anyway, so you got a motor laying around. You put it in my truck, or our truck. It's this truck for sale. You know, square body. We got it. So now you're building this one.
Yeah. They got to replace that motor I give you.
Yeah. So putting cam bearings in.
Yeah. This is my buddy right here that knows what he's doing.
You have to move that light where I can
Oh, I'm
see.
sorry.
I don't care if you can see.
No, I want to make sure that you got light to see what you need to see. That's all.
Okay. Like I told Greg, if I knew all you had to do is get a big hammer to build a motor, I'd have been doing that years ago. But, so it's a homemade tool for putting a.
Well, this one.
No,
this one's not. The first one he knocked it out. He made. He knocked the bearings out with a homemade tool.
Oh, so now you got a different tool for putting them in. Okay. So we're putting bearings in. But this is Saturday.
Yeah.
We're just kind of dinking around.
Well, this is the only time I could get him to bring his tool down here and do this for me. I don't have one since I moved here. I don't have a camshaft.
Yeah,
Right.
you just don't stay up late enough.
No,
Yeah.
But it's the only time he can get free. He's a busy man.
Well, you know why I'm down here?
Yeah, you're
Eating
working.
biscuits and gravy.
I'm eating eggs. It's a Greg knows. He's not. So here you go. So Herschel called me this morning, even before I had my chores done. He goes, "Man, I got biscuits and gravy. So we got our gravy. Oh man, and we got our biscuits." So I'm watching them work and having some biscuits and gravy. And Gibby will be down a little bit, so we'll maybe do some more video later. Hey, Gibby's in the house. You showed up in time for biscuits and gravy over there.
At Herschel's.
Yeah. So now we're you're a utility guy today. Looks like you're on a road crew.
Hey, don't I?
It's freezing in here.
It is cold.
We're in the glass shop. So we got a sedan, but so we have a sedan and we have a sedan delivery. But we have a sedan delivery we got to get out of the mold. And so we're going to do that. Get ready for Eric. So
Yeah.
and then I need some dustpan making.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it.
We'll deal with dustpans later. So
Yeah.
Saturday at Spirit, here we are.
And this is neat because I've never pulled a body out of a mold, so this
Really?
is kind of an experience for me.
You can't do any worse than some of the people we've had here recently. So anyway, the Snapper will be back soon. Snapper, if you're watching this, come on, the 7th will be here anytime. So Liam is going to start on the 7th, so we're back at it.
This is pretty cool.
All right.
My nose is running off my
Yeah, so Gibby, come hunt me down. You've been in the glass shop.
Oh, can you tell?
You've been sanding? Me too. Can you tell a little? So we've both been sanding in different buildings.
But I got smart this round being in the glass shop. The first time you took me to the glass shop and you're like, grab this mold and grab this. And them things are like thorns.
Oh, I haven't got, after all these years, I'm not smart yet. You got the gloves.
I went this morning
I
and got
pulled
me
out
some
3 or 4
gloves.
slivers already
Yeah,
today.
we were over there. And let me tell you, when they go in, they go in.
They can go in pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
If they come out, that's good.
You
You don't
said
want
a
them to
little
break
blood,
off, and then you
you
got to
gotta
have
have a
them
little
fester, and then they come out after a long time. It's like, that's not good. All right, so we're gonna have a Earl Scheib special.
Earl Scheib special.
Earl Scheib special.
You've got that
Somebody
clip
made a
you pull on.
comment. They wanted one for the $39.95
Yep.
deal.
Yeah.
We're talking about the
The dustpan.
dustpan.
Yep.
But you were going to make a little thing here.
Yeah, because we're going to make a bunch of them at one time. So what I'm going to do
No,
is...
no,
I'll-
we're not.
Oh, okay.
No, we're not. We got better things to do.
Oh, okay.
But here's what we are going to do.
Okay.
This is next week and next week only.
Next week and next
We
week.
will
only.
have the Earl Scheib special.
Right.
And it wasn't $39.95.
Was it?
They were $29.95.
$29.90.
I believe I've got a picture of an old Earl Scheib
Yeah.
banner. We may throw that right in here. So this is the Earl Scheib Memorial Dustpan.
Yes.
Next week only.
Next
Only,
week
only,
only.
No, we're not going in the dustpan business.
No, we are not.
Matter of fact, that may be the next dustpan.
Yes.
$29.95.
Uh-huh.
Well, you got to make two because I want a dustpan.
Oh,
If
yeah.
somebody orders
I
one,
gotta
but
have
somebody
my
said
own.
they wanted one.
I got to have my own also.
Well, okay, that's fine. Okay, so you're gonna do the pattern. Here, let's take one and break something.
Okay. There.
Yeah, we got to at least show some action here. Okay, our refurbished brake. Give me just I won't put my hand in there, but made a new leading edge on it and fix the handle. Okay, so we're breaking away.
All right, I'm just eyeballing this, every guys. So, and here's how you do it.
Okay, this will be the shop one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of just guesstimate that a little bit. And then what we could do is, see how our corners are hollowed out here? So then I can take and go this way, see, and then see how it fits in the notch real nice. Then we got to go to this side.
So we're eyeballing.
Yeah.
Grind a little piece off or
Yeah, grind a little
in.
corner here real nice.
Okay, there you go.
And that's what you have.
And then ground the edge.
Yeah. See, I went a little too much, but you can always do this. Nice thing about a brake,
Unbend.
just clamp her in there and give it a little.
You know what? Tim, with the insanity, thought we ought to paint the handle candy red and leather wrap it.
See, I mentioned that earlier, and then, boy, we getting a whole bunch of. It's one thing if you're painting candy red, but to start and just paint a handle candy red, there's a lot of process and steps that go along involved
So
there.
you came up to this building to get me to put the floor on in the other building?
No, what I came up with, you said you had to fit it in that jig, and it's got to fit down in them uprights.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like a ½ inch too wide, so I came up to get my straight edge and Sharpie, and I'm going to mark it and cut it off.
All right. Well, I'm going to go up there with you and we'll
Just
get her
double
done.
check. You can't fool me. I know what you're doing.
Well, a lot of you are kind of old like me and probably watched Monty Python when you were younger. Monty Python used to have a skit. It started something like this. And now for something completely different. We were just talking about $29.95 paint jobs. When I was first getting into this business and doing body work, if you'd have told me we'd be saying $10,000 plus paint jobs, I'd have thought you were nuts. But something else, if you'd have told me that I would wake up in the morning in the barn and I go to bed, last thing I'm doing is going to the barn and take care of animals, I'd have thought you was nuts. So I'm finishing my day in the barn.